Sina Oceano Profundo, Sonar Attivo, Cockpit de Casa Naraksha. For decades, military pilots have reported objects in the sky. But what happens when those objects don't just fly? They emerge from the ocean, not detected entering the atmosphere, objects capable of moving through water and air seamlessly. These are known as transmedium objects, and some of the most compelling reports have occurred near one specific type of location: strategic naval aviation training ranges. 130-400 OK Sale Obechetos Transmedium, Sena Simala Digital Crescendo Agua Air Narayao. A transmedium object is something that can operate in multiple environments: air, water, and possibly space, without visible structural adaptation. No wings deploying, no propulsion shift, no resistance. From a physics standpoint, this presents a major problem. Water is nearly 800 times denser than air. Transitioning between these mediums at high speed should be destructive, and yet multiple reports suggest otherwise. 400-700 Queso 1 Objeto Endo do Mar Relatos Militares, Sina Oceano como Object Emergindo Rapidamente na Ra. During multiple naval exercises, pilots have described something extraordinary: objects detected below the surface by sonar systems. Then suddenly they rise, breaking through the water with no splash, no displacement, no visible propulsion. Moments later, they're airborne, accelerating beyond radar lock. In some reports, these objects were tracked moving at hypersonic speeds, both underwater and in the air. 700-1000 Zonas Te Treinamento Naval Porque La Senama Oceanico Zonas Militares Destacadas Naraka. These encounters are not random. They often occur near naval aviation training ranges, highly controlled areas where advanced radar systems and surveillance technologies are constantly active. Why would these objects appear there? One theory suggests they are observing, monitoring military capabilities, testing reactions, or perhaps they are drawn to the same strategic locations used by human forces. 1300D Teco Radar, Sonar e Solar Fusion Sina Telas Militares, Multiplos Sensors Narayo. Modern military systems rely on sensor fusion, combining radar, infrared, and sonar data to track objects across environments. In Vire incidents, objects were simultaneously detected underwater and in the air, appearing on multiple systems, then disappearing without a trace. No debris, no heat signature consistent with propulsion, no known explanation. 1300-1600 Limiti es Tecnologia Humana Sina Comparia com Submarinos e Calas Modernos Nereao. To understand how unusual this is, we need to consider current. Submarines are designed for water. Aircraft are designed for air. Even the most advanced systems struggle with efficiency outside their primary environment. A vehicle capable of operating in both without compromise would represent a technological leap far beyond anything publicly known. 1600-1830 Hypothesis sem afirmar sena anamiasis constitues naraxo. So what could these objects be? Classified experimental technology, unknown natural phenomena, or something else entirely? Only data, only observations, and a growing number of reports that refuse to be ignored. 1830-2000 Concluse Reflexão Profunda CTA Sina Oceano Profundo Escuro Fade para Estrelas Nereal. The ocean covers more than 70 of our planet, and much of it remains unexplored. If something is operating beneath the surface, moving freely between worlds, we may not be looking up for answers, but down, into the depths. Tell me in the comments, what do you think these transmedium objects really are? And if you want more deep analysis like this, subscribe and stay with us.